The night holds secrets that only the light exposes. And this is a feeble light in the darkness. And hey, this looks like a nice retro game to start the week off. You're a celestial star versus all of the angry celestial beings in the universe. And it kind of feels like, what if Kirby meets Silver Surfer slash going around the universe, or cosmos, I guess. And it's a cool little game. It's a very friendly vertical bullet hell for beginners. It's probably the best way to describe it. Three-tone pixel art, shoot 'em up with minimal presentation, cool grooves, and precision controls and fluid animation to boot. So the stages I noticed really quickly, because when you die, you're like, hey, stage 1 isn't stage 1 anymore. Stage 1 is a different stage. So they randomized the stages. I've definitely seen 3 to 5 different stages, and I think the game just is like an endless shooter to a point. And it just changed every single time that I attempted to start over and do better, get good. And yeah, so there's a strong strategic element to the game. You shoot, you don't move as fast. So it's better to shoot and then dodge and then continue shooting and take out the boss or whatever is approaching you quickly, and you can move faster if you're not shooting. And that's very useful to know, because it makes a huge difference of how well you'll and how far you'll get, how well you do and how far you get. So you can charge up your bomb attack for special attacks. I was just using them as bomb attacks. I guess, you know, maybe I would have played better if I had known that at the time. And you know, there's you can also unlock multiple palette swaps. So the game looks very differently, and I think every run you unlock at least one palette. So I have like 5 different palettes to choose from. The red and white that you start off with, it's not bad, but like I find it's easier to watch the less extreme color, more like Game Boy Color schemes that they offer later, which helps keep the game fresh. And it's a fun game, good music, sort of like chiptune electronica. I don't know. I guess that's my go-to usually. It's chiptune, and it maybe might be electronica. So and I feel like the hitboxes are very fair. Like, I've come very close to getting hit by the asteroids or whatever they were, balls of light, ball lightning in space. So anyways, apparently the game lets you get so overpowered eventually that bosses die within seconds. You know, the stage algorithm starts making these impossible to pass caves, so you just keep losing damage, and I think you have 3 hits and then you're done. So maybe it improves once you've leveled up the ship, because apparently you can do that by collecting the stars and other whatnot. So it really feels like a beginner's version of the game, and this is why it was more of a relaxed shooter. Even though I did die at the beginning, I managed to do better. I managed to get past this, even a stage 3 right away, like very quickly, just in like, what, 10 to 20 minutes of playing. So yeah, if you're looking for a hardcore experience, this is not it. This is like a very friendly version. Apparently it's friendlier and easier than the other shoot 'em ups they offer. So since the game randomizes, like, there's no ending. Apparently people have played up to level 20 or 30, so that gives you an idea how far you can go with this game. If you want a casual shooter that gives you like a few hours of gaming, casual shooting fun, it's only $6.49. I think I got it for like half price, $3.50 or so. So it wasn't bad, but like, if you're looking for something that's like a really quick, fun game that you only play for maybe a few hours tops, I think the lack of an ending for me, or lack of multiplayer, like, that sort of dings it a little bit in my books, because it feels like a game you might play for an hour or two and then like, okay, you've seen all the stages. You know, for me at that point it's like, well, I don't really feel like getting better because I've already seen everything. So it has a pleasing experience, appearance as well, and feels like a lost Game Boy Color game, or like a lost GBA game that just came out last year in 2023. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. Like, even though it seems like it's not going to be a game that you're going to play for long, it's just very well polished, just in the design, and just, it's a fun little shooter. If you can get it for half price, that's probably better. $6 is a little bit high for, you know, maybe 1 hour tops of play time. Even if it's, you know, just for a short time, rather than a long time of playing it. So be the light that shines into the darkness. Keep on gaming. Bye.